Art appears everywhere, the street, the churches, and is an intrinsic part of the Voodoo tradition. The Museum of Haitian Art was created to preserve this tradition. Images of political and historical importance are around everywhere, yet the majority of images are inspired by the practice of Voodoo. The religion of Voodoo is an unwritten tradition passed down from generation to generation through the centuries.
This is Pierre Monossier. He is the curator and director of the Art Museum in Port-au-Prince. Pierre, how important is Voodoo to Haitian art?
Haitian art has something to play, you know, in Voodoo, like Voodoo play in Haitian art. Very important to know, Haitian people learn how to draw through the Voodoo. Because with Voodoo, you have to know exactly the sign of each Voodoo god.
This is the veve. The veve plays an important part in religious ritual. Using white flour, crushed red brick and black charcoal, a hungan, the priest, draws the symbol of the loa, the god, to be represented. This cross represents Legba, the chief god of all rituals, guardian to the entrance of the spirit world. The shield represents Ogun, god of war. The triangle represents Agusu Ayman, god of the ancestors. The boat represents Agwe, god of the sea and patron of sailors. The heart represents Ruzuli, the virgin goddess who symbolizes grace and feminine beauty. These veves represent the art of Haiti in its most primal form, the origins of which are long forgotten.
Who is that artist?
That is Hector Hippolyte. Hector Hippolyte say he cannot paint when the god don't invite him to paint. The god goes inside of himself. He is always paints when he was in life, following the demand of the Voodoo god. Another artist we can talk with you about that is also Saint-Brice, who is completely different than him, who has no knowledge, not influence, but he was more spiritual one. And we have also André Pierre. And André Pierre himself cannot paint without singing. Always he sings, always he's talking about his Voodoo god. Four artists quite strong in Voodoo. Voodoo has played with them for that reasons, because they play, you know, when they are invited by the god. Since our ancestors are from Africa, arriving at Haiti, they start the Voodoo, they start the symbol. And that Haitians start to draw since this country is built, how it is today. And example, it is where in the Voodoo temple, you can find all Voodoo temple, you find very talented people who know how to make a perfect, nice design to present the symbol. The reason why they are so perfect, because the man to do it has to learn, and secondly, he has to do it perfectly. Otherwise, he will not be in good order with the God. his work is influenced by his belief, by his religions, by the Voodoo. And I discover something else, the talent of my country. How come someone who cannot read and write, but carrying, like the merchant on the street, big basket for people who are stupid, they are not in the brain, but in the heart, there's something new. In their brain, something important. All the life of that country, if you study it, if you see it, it is involved with Voodoo. And the Voodoo is there by possibility of art, of paintings.
On the outskirts of Port-au-Prince, the Hungan Pierre d'Astin is about to conclude a multiple ceremony involving the Loa of Dambala, the most powerful of the gods. Dambala represents the positive life force of the universe, the black cross of Baron Samedi. The drum beat starts the call for the Loa. The participants of the ceremony move in a circle, creating a vortex of passage between the two dimensions. The chant continues to call forth the spirits. The beat of the drums continues incessantly. With candle cleansing the air, the fertile egg and white flour, an offering to Dambala, the Hungan prepares the veve for the Loa. Raw egg for Dambala. More offerings for the Loa complete the veve. The sword of Ogun, the fiery god of war and strength. Legba's crucifix. Legba is the old man at the crossroads, separating the physical and spiritual worlds. He must be asked permission by any who wish to traverse from one to the other. Finally, the skull for Baron Samedi, the caretaker of the cemetery, and all the dead who reside there. Flags honor each god's presence. Participant is possessed by the spirit. His writhing, snake-like on the ground symbolizes the presence of Damballah. He slithers to the egg in the center of the veve, accepting the offer, eats it. The Hungans, wearing the colors of the various gods, shake the asan, the rattle, calling them forth out of the spirit world. then collapses unconscious as Dambala leaves his body. He is carried away to rest until he regains consciousness. This ceremony has many variations. As the 20th century becomes more evident in Haiti, it too influences ceremonies, such as this rite to Dambala in Odette Wiener's peristyle, a modern-day expression of ancient ritual. The basic symbols and movements of this ancient voodoo ceremony remain the same as they did hundreds of years ago. Ogun, the war god, has taken possession of two participants. The eating of fire is the proof of his power and strength. The god prevents the men from being burned during possession. The ceremony continues as the spirit of Ogun lives in the burning fires of Haiti.
Catherine Dunham, famous American dancer, choreographer, actress, composer, educator, and anthropologist, lives in Haiti.
I think it's a combination of climate and geographical beauty and people and that mysterious thing that's called voodoo, which is really vaudou. It has all the aspects of a religion. It has hierarchy, and it doesn't proselytize. People are born into it in Haiti. I think everyone is born into some degree of belief in the vaudou. Really, I wish tourists wouldn't come to Haiti and say, I want to become a Hungan or a Mambo overnight, you know, because it's hard maybe for some of the priests and priestesses to refuse initiations if they're paid for them, if they're paid enough. You can't live in Haiti without being aware of the vaudou, knowing what it is, being moved in some way by it. And even if you're going to the gods asking for your own health or asking for the well-being of something or someone, everyone sooner or later crosses a peristyle or a hungfor. And I think saying it's a way of life is about probably as close as I can come, aside from the fact that for me it's a religion too.
This is Marguerite Chamy. She's a writer and a teacher. She's a Haitian who has counseled hundreds through the use of trance and meditation techniques. Marguerite, what is the significance of voodoo to you?
So I am living here and I'm a Haitian. And in Haiti, voodoo is much part of our everyday life. It is all around. So I deal with a lot of people involved in voodoo. And for me, I need to know, how does those concepts or beliefs affect them? How does it color their view to life? In what positive way? In what negative way? So in that way, I can be of service myself.
Marguerite, they say the loa, the spirits, here in Haiti live in the trees. What is the significance of the tree to the Haitian?
To the Haitian in general, it has many different meanings, but I can answer for myself. And I will tell you that for me, a tree is yourself. A tree is myself. Each one of us is a tree, and the spirit is inside, and that's what makes the tree bloom and expand. So it can bloom and even give shades where others can come and find rest.
You've written how the tree speaks to you. Would you read it to us, please?
Yes, it was very symbolic, and I will. There is a tree in Haiti, in a place forgotten by all. It is Haiti's tree of wisdom. In its sap beats the life of the nation. Its foliage, made up of as many leaves as there are inhabitants, is green with budding promises. And its flowers, when we see them in our dreams, bring us to have higher and greater dreams for ourselves, our family, our country. It is Haiti's tree of wisdom, a tree of light and life. O tree of Haiti, if ever I should meet you, if I should one day experience this joy, I would endlessly consult your profound wisdom, and your words, published by me in the ink of your sap, would touch every leaf with a message of love. The wisdom of Haiti, it is the refined essence of the past, present, and future experiences of each of my leaves. In my cells, I hold the memory of the past, the strength of the present, and the sap of the future. My deep roots already think of buds, and my buds remembers their deepest roots. I am my country, though my country is not yet me, but it shall be so when more of you dream of your tops, accept your flowers, and nourish your sap.